Another MP5 Chinese gaming handheld on this episode of reviews by this guy. Well, as you can see, this looks different than the other one that was on the previous episode. However, it's the exact same thing. This one actually looks like the one that was on the box from the previous one. I'm going to receive this one in the mail. It wasn't even in a box. It was in a yellow envelope. All the pieces seem to be sealed. But anyway, even though this one looks exactly different from the last one, it's the exact same thing. Everything contained within this device is exactly the same. The operating system, the same. The games that they include on here, the same. The only difference is the design of the console itself and the fact that this one has 32 gigs, which I have checked. It does indeed have 32 gigs, and that is a plus. Now, if we take a look at the button layout, almost everything on here is somewhat the same as the other one. You have your D-pad. You have one, if you want to call it analog stick, it's not really an analog stick to me, but it's the exact same one on the PSP. You have your volume buttons here. You have your select and start, and then you have the same button layout as the other one. You got your X, your O, your triangle, and your square. You got the trigger buttons. Now this one works, this one does not. It's stuck, it's stiff. I don't know if it was meant to be that way or it's just broken, but that's how I got it. On the top, TV out, you got your headphone jack, which I didn't say in the other episode, but I'm going to state it in this one. The headphones that come with these devices, they suck. And you got your mini USB, which I still wish it was a micro. I don't know why they haven't gone with a micro, but it is what it is. And on the bottom, you got your TF card for more storage. I don't think you're going to need more after 32 gigs, but who knows. And you got your camera on the back. Now this one's made of the same cheap plastic that the other one was made with. This one's red, and this one looks more like the PSP instead of the other one, which looked like the PlayStation Vita. Now, the power button on this is right here. Now, when I first got this, I flipped this over. The device did not turn on, so I assumed I got a broken one. You gotta hold the start button in for a little while. And there it goes, it turns on. Let's take a look at the menu and the games that come on this device.
Now, as you can see, the menu is exactly the same as the other device. Now, you got exactly the same things on it. You got your pre-selected games on the menu when it first comes on. You got the game center, then you got your music, cinema for video, camera for pictures, such as video and stills, your FM radio, your tools, your browser, and your settings. Like I said, browser is not an actual internet browser. It is File Explorer. I'm not going to go through all of these because you've seen it on the other device. I will go into the game center and into your classic games, which is the games that are pre-installed on it. And as you'll notice, these are the same games that are on the other one. Like I said, the only difference with this device is it has 32 gigs and it doesn't have that useless other analog stick over here because they copied the design from the PS Vita. If that analog stick over here worked and this thing played PSP games, that would have been amazing. But anyway, you get I've pre-installed games on here just like the other one. I actually just swapped them from the other device. And let's see how some of them work. Works pretty similar to the other one. Just get to the point. Kirby Avalanche is pretty much like Dr. Mario or Tetris. I'm gonna there you go. As you can see, match the colors and they connect together. And every once in a while they randomly drop down one piece. And just screwed me over, you bastards. But anyway, you get the gist of it. You hit the select button to get out of the menu, out of the game. Let's try a Game Boy game. This one as well only plays Nintendo games. It does not play Sega, so if you're looking for a device that plays Nintendo, Sega, Atari, Game Gear, this is not the device for you. And as I'm talking, you see I forgot I had to shoot that instead of jumping on it. Anyway, let's check out an advanced game, Metal Slugs, which we did on the last episode. As you can see, this device is as responsive as the last one. It's still well worth your money. It cost about the same as the other device, and this one has 32 gigs on it. I think I might have paid a couple dollars more for this one. So if you're looking for one, I'd look for the one that has 32 gigs stamped on the picture. Oh, there goes my focus. Done.
Here are the two devices. Let's do a comparison of them. They're both almost exactly the same size. This one might be slightly longer, but for the most part, same size. Alright, this device, the charging port's on the bottom. This one's on the top. Now, if you're charging and you're trying to play, maybe that might be easier since the wire will be straight out. Both of the wires that come with this, they're extremely short. Here's the USB cord that comes with the device. This is used to put games on or videos. And here's your charging cord. The charging cord's a little longer than the USB cord. So I mean, it's a personal preference, I guess. But it might be easier for someone to have it at the top while you're playing, so the game is like this instead of like this and folded back. It all depends on where your charging cord is. Alright, if you're sitting there wondering, well, which one should I get? I'm looking at both devices and I would like to get the better one. I love the design of this one because I am a big fan of the design of the PS Vita. However, this button here is, this analog stick, if you want to call it, is useless. Therefore, I'd probably go with this one. I would go with this device because it does not have that analog stick that's useless. And for me, it bothers me that I got a button or a stick there that does not do anything. I kind of like the fact that the volume buttons and the start and select are right here instead of up top. It's easier to move your finger from here to here if you have to hit the start button or the volume up. It kind of replaces the dumb analog stick here that pretty much does nothing. As you see, it moves through the menu. That's about all it does. So I'd go with this one, especially since this has 32 gigs and this one that I bought, it only has 4. Other than that, both these devices are exactly the same, fairly cheap. They're both worth it. Both systems are very responsive, and both systems have a ton of fun in it. As I said in the last episode, these things are just about getting in a little retro love. Thank you for watching another episode of Reviews by This Guy. I hope this has helped you make a decision as to which one you'd like to buy or whether you'd like to even waste your money or time on it in the first place. I am holding a little contest to give this device away. The way to enter is to leave a comment down below. Join one of my social medias. You'll get an entry for each social media that you join. You'll get an entry for each comment that you leave. I'll leave more details down below in the description. Thank you for watching, and please hit that like and subscribe button.